Five Nights at Freddy's has many twists and turns throughout its life. Here's some answers to the questions you always wanted answers to. Keep watching till the end to learn about the fate of the Night Guard. Why an ultimate custom night are 50 animatronics. In the game Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night, there are 50 animatronics available for the player to choose from to include in their custom night. The animatronics come from various games in the Five Nights at Freddy's series, and the player can select which animatronics they want to include in their game, as well as adjust the difficulty level for each individual animatronic. The inclusion of 50 animatronics in the game allows for a wide range of customization options and a high level of replayability, as the player can create a unique challenge each time they play by selecting different combinations of animatronics and adjusting their difficulty levels. In Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, why can't you survive until 6 am? In the game Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, the player is unable to survive until 6 am because they are killed by one of the animatronics before that time. The animatronics in the game are programmed to roam the facility at night and protect it from any perceived threats, and the player's character is seen as a threat by the animatronics because they are not supposed to be there at night. As a result, the animatronics will attack and kill the player if they are discovered. The player's goal in the game is to survive for as long as possible by avoiding detection and completing tasks before the animatronics find them. The inability to survive until 6 am is an integral part of the game's gameplay and serves as a challenge for the player to try to survive for as long as possible. In Five Nights at Freddy Pizzeria Simulator, why do you have to do tasks instead of surviving until 6 am? In Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator, the player is not required to survive until 6 am. Instead, the player's goal is to complete tasks and manage their pizzeria by making decisions about which animatronics to repair and use, what menu items to serve, and how to interact with customers. The game is set in the Five Nights at Freddy's universe and features elements of survival horror, but it primarily focuses on running and managing a pizzeria. The tasks that the player must complete in the game include repairing animatronics, serving customers, and making decisions about how to run their pizzeria. These tasks are designed to challenge the player and test their skills in managing and operating a business. The player must also avoid being attacked by animatronics, but surviving until 6 am is not a primary goal of the game. Instead, the player's success in the game is measured by their ability to successfully complete tasks and manage their pizzeria effectively. Why does Chica come on the right side in FNAF 1? In the game Five Nights at Freddy's, Chica is one of the animatronics that can be seen moving around the restaurant on the security cameras. Chica is programmed to roam the restaurant at night and entertain children, but she can also pose a threat to the player if she enters the office. Chica appears on the right side of the player's view on the security camera because that is the location of the kitchen. Chica is often seen entering the kitchen to retrieve items she needs for her performance, such as cupcakes. When Chica is in the kitchen, she is not a threat to the player, as she is not able to enter the office from that location. However, the player must still pay attention to Chica's movements on the security cameras and be prepared for the possibility that she may move to a location where she can enter the office. Is Chica a boy or a girl? Chica is a female animatronic character in the Five Nights at Freddy's series of games. She is one of the main animatronics in the series and is often depicted as a large, yellow chicken-like character with a bib that reads "Let's Eat." In the games, Chica is programmed to roam the restaurant at night and entertain children, but she can also pose a threat to the player if she enters the office. Chica is known for her love of cupcakes, and she is often seen carrying a cupcake with her. Does Chica have any friends? Yes, Chica is friends with several other animatronics in the Five Nights at Freddy's series of games. In the first game, Chica is one of the main animatronics, along with Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie, and Foxy, that the player must watch out for. These 4 animatronics are known as the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza animatronics and are all programmed to roam the restaurant at night and entertain children. In addition to these animatronics, Chica is also friends with several other animatronics that appear in various games in the series, such as Toy Chica, who is a toy version of Chica, and Old Chica, who is an older version of Chica. Chica is also friends with the other animatronics that work at the restaurant, such as Golden Freddy and Balloon Boy. Why did Spring Bonnie turn into SpringTrap? Spring Bonnie is an animatronic character in the Five Nights at Freddy's series of games who is the predecessor to SpringTrap, the main antagonist of the game Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Spring Bonnie was an animatronic designed and built by Fazbear Entertainment, the company that owns the restaurant where the games take place. He was created to be a performer at the restaurant and was a popular attraction among the children who visited. Spring Bonnie was designed with a spring lock system, which allowed him to be easily disassembled for maintenance and repairs. However, the spring lock system also made it dangerous for humans to wear the animatronic, as the springs could potentially cause injury if they were accidentally released while the animatronic was being worn. Despite this potential danger, the restaurant's night guard, William Afton, decided to wear Spring Bonnie as a suit in order to kill children. As a result, the spring locks malfunctioned and killed Afton, causing Spring Bonnie to become irreparably damaged. The remains of Spring Bonnie were later discovered and salvaged, and the animatronic was repaired and rebranded as SpringTrap. SpringTrap served as the main antagonist of Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and played a significant role in the game's story. How many people did William Afton kill? William Afton, also known as the Purple Guy, is a character in the Five Nights at Freddy's series of games who is responsible for the murders of several children. The exact number of children he killed is not specified in the games, but it is suggested that he killed a significant number of children over the course of several years. William Afton worked for Fazbear Entertainment, the company that owns the restaurant where the games take place, and he used his position to gain access to the animatronics and the restaurant at night. He killed the children by luring them into the animatronics and then using the spring lock mechanism to crush them. Afton then disposed of the bodies and covered up the murders. Afton's motivations for killing the children are not fully explained in the games, but it is suggested that he did it for his own twisted pleasure. Afton's actions have had significant consequences, as the ghosts of the murdered children have haunted the restaurant and have caused the animatronics to become possessed and aggressive. Please like and subscribe.